Do you have a can of tuna in your pantry that you don't know what to do with? It's a staple that I was always taught to have in case of an emergency, but what do you do with that can of tuna? Well, my mom had a recipe that she called Tuna Melt and made it for me and my siblings, and we loved it. And so of course I make it for my kids and hubby too. So come join me in my kitchen for Tuna Melt. Quick, easy dinner to make for you and your family. Oh, that looks perfect. It's Keri here, and this is Cooking with Keri. Welcome to my kitchen. If you're new here, I am so excited that you're here. And I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my other videos. Each week, I use common kitchen pantry items and turn it into good food for you and your family to enjoy on a budget. We'll be creating simple meals that are easy to make and taste great. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on that little bell so you'll get notified and won't miss any of these other great videos when they come out. The first step is making 4 hard-boiled eggs. So I put them in a simple pot, cover them almost with water. I'm going to bring that water to a boil and put the lid on and take it off until it cools. I don't have anything fancy like an Instant Pot, so this is the poor man's way of doing hard-boiled eggs. Next is 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. So into the bowl, we're going to put our 2 cups of shredded cheese. Next, we're going to add in half a cup of mayonnaise. My mom's recipe says Miracle Whip. I prefer mayo. It definitely does have a different taste, so you choose which one works for you. The next ingredient is 2 tablespoons of relish. So here's a little tip about tuna. When you open it up in the can, it is full of this water. We do not want this in our tuna melt. So we're going to squeeze out the water using the lid of the tuna. I'm going to do this over the kitchen sink. So that's what drained tuna looks like. We're going to take that out of the container and put it into the mixture. And next we mix that all together. Okay, so our hard-boiled eggs are chopped up nice and fine. We're going to put them into the tuna melt mixture, and then we're going to try to gently stir them in. Now I have more tuna melt than I have buns. I've got 6 buns here, but I also made a full recipe. So this will actually store just fine in the fridge until I need or want to use it again. So what I'm going to do with that, now that it's mixed in, I can take scoops and put them on the buns. I've cut dinner rolls that I picked up at our local bakery because I didn't have time to make my own buns, which happens sometimes. And I'm just going to put, what is that, about a tablespoon? More than a tablespoon. 1 large spoonful of tuna melt onto these buns. Then I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees and watch them closely because it will not take long for these to be done. All you're waiting, oh, that was a little top heavy. All that we're waiting for it to do is for the cheese to melt. So everything else is cooked. So when we put them in the oven at 350 degrees, again, the only thing we're waiting for it to do is for that cheese to melt. So, and then dinner, lunch, whatever you want to use this for, is ready. All right, so there they are finished. We're going to pop those in the oven and dinner will be ready in less than 15 minutes. Let's check on the tuna melt. Oh, that looks perfect. So we're a little toasted on the edges there. The cheese is nicely melted, and we are ready to enjoy as a family. Thanks for joining me on Cooking with Keri. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can enjoy more great videos like this one. Hopefully you and your family enjoy tuna melt as much as my family does.